Hey guys, Doward here in the workshop, and this is a video I've been meaning to make for a little while now. I'm going to show how to install the Turnigy 6000 battery that I sell on eBay with the Traxxas connectors already set up on there into a, well, here's a rustler. This is an older rustler I've had for a while now, so I've got to make a couple of little modifications that you won't have to do if you have one of the newer VXL setups. You take the ECS off, and then you remove the ECS plate. Now in this case, this is an older one. It's got a couple of broken screws in it, and you see that this old one still used the just you know, like sheet metal type screws. Can't use those on the new setup. Slide the bar out the way that holds the battery down, and if you've got your Traxxas 4-way tool, you actually find that this side on it is perfect for unscrewing these. Very handy. Remove the other side. Now what I sent with these batteries are 4 3mm by 7mm standoffs and 2 10mm. The 10mm, the longer ones, you will screw up front where your battery hold down strap went. And just snug those up. Don't over tighten them. You can put a little Loctite in there if you're really want to make sure that they don't come back out. They will screw down flush. Take your stock hold down post and just screw them down into place. Alright, once you've done that, like I said, I have 2 broken screws in this particular one, so I can only hold it down with 2 of the posts. Same thing back here where we just screw these posts down. Just snug those. Again, you don't want to over tighten them at all. Normally you would install all 4, but again, broken posts or broken screws. It's one of these days I probably ought to drill them out, but this is just kind of a play chassis. If I go out and there's some kids hanging out that want to play with one, this is the one I don't mind if they beat up on. Once you get that tightened down, you'll want to take, if you have one of the older systems, just a couple or a few. They're 3mm by 6mm long cap screws. Again, in my case, I have 2, and as you can see, this is the absolute biggest battery you could possibly fit in this compartment. It is a complete fill in there. There we go. Before you completely tighten it all down, you want to make sure that you start both bolts. Make sure you start both screws so you don't run into any snags as far as, or all the screws, start all of them before you actually tighten any of them. Right. Even though I only have 2 screws, it's still a nice tight fit. See the battery, and squeeze it out. Squeeze it right back in. I still just leave my battery in. It's just easier. You set your battery hookup on here, put your tabs in, boom, 6,000 milliamp hour. These are 6,000 milliamp hour, 25C to 35C. 25, I just call them 25C. It's about 160 amps or so. As you can see, they are when you slide this in, just kind of rub right along here, get it up as high as you can, and then once you get the front down in, set her in.